Hello and welcome to my channel, Emma Jane's Garden. I'm on the plot and I'm going to be doing some compost moving, which is the compost from the other day. I need to start making the beds, but I only have an hour. So this is my new plan, is I'm going to start doing 1 or 2 hours every day on the plot, unless it's chucking it down with rain, which is going to later in the week. Brilliant. And I will document everything I'm doing. So obviously I will be doing floristry and other bits and pieces in between, digging soil. So these are my diaries. Along for the ride. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, let's see where it takes us. So I am just going down to get the flower delivery. My road is too narrow for the lorry to come up, so I'm just going to go and get it. It's literally at the bottom of the road, and hopefully he'll let us have a quick look in the lorry. Here is the lorry, and this is my delivery. Some lovely flowers ready to go in the car. And this is why the flower lorry won't come up my road, because there's never enough room. Just waiting for Mr. Asda to finish delivering, and then we can go and put the flowers in buckets. So got past the Asda lorry. Took a while delivering actually. Anyway, I thought I'd show you what I've actually got in the box. I did change the ranunculus because the can't even say the ranunculus that he gave me were quite tight, and this is for a funeral that is tomorrow, and I wanted them a bit more open. And actually he had some of the orangey ones that I was looking for. So these are the really okay. Now someone's cutting down trees. I hope that's not too much on it. Anyway, so these are the orangey ones I love. So there's only one was in that bunch, but it does match the things I've got, which is lovely. And I love this. It's really bright on this camera. They're not actually that bright pink. They're quite pale. So I've got those, and then I got these. I love these ones with the bright orange centres. I think they're called Soldier. And then I got the lovely snapdragons in the pale pink. Absolutely love this pale pink. And then I got some pussy willow because it's beautiful. And what I'm going to do is, he's given me some long bits, which is great. So what I'm going to do is put them in some water and then try and take some cuttings off those. So I'm desperate for some pussy willow. Oh, why do they always decide to cut trees down when I'm doing something? And then I got some alstroemeria as well, which is a bit of a standard. I like it because it's a lot. I use it actually as quite a filler. So, and if you're interested, that all cost me £38.11. So for anybody that's interested, that's how many flowers you get. It's not a lot. Buckets ready, and now they're full, so they can sit for an hour, and then they can join the other flowers that I've got left from last week, which I'll be adding to this bunch to make a lovely funeral sheaf. So back to the super untidy garage, and I have made the funeral sheaf that I had to do with the flowers, and I thought I'd show you that. I didn't video it purely because otherwise this video is going to be so long. So it doesn't look very much here on the table, but again, as I've said before, I use the mirror so you can see what it looks like, because that's the end you're going to be looking at it from. But yeah, I think it looks really pretty. So we've got camellia here, we've got the tulips, we've got the beautiful little ranunculus. This is the little orange one that I said about this morning. Oh, there we go, so pretty. And then we've got the narcissa we got this morning. I had some other narcissa, some other tulips left over. I had a bit of feverfew or tanacetum left. So that's what's gone into that. And that's some alstroemeria. That's not a very nice looking petal. Let's take that one off. And then this is the Cornish heather, which grows like a weed in my garden. It's, but it is beautiful. Oh, more ranunculus there. Yeah, it's really pretty. So I'm going to go and take some photos out on my little basket, so I can put them on my website. So it is Wednesday, I nearly forgot the date then, and I am down on the plot. It's a delightful day. It's, yeah, to be fair, It is 12 o'clock and I have spent the morning loafing around at home after feeling a bit miserable that it was so wet and I had so much to do. Although I have made some reels, done some post scheduling, all the admin-y stuff that, you know, you don't tend to see, that still needs to be done. So I've done a bit of that, caught up on a couple of YouTube videos of people I like to watch, and now I'm at the plot and I've got the seeds here from the other day that I put the video out of. I'm going to start planting, and I'll show you what I did the other day. So I actually did get some digging done. I got some things in the ground, and when I went to show you I realised I had no battery on my phone, so we have 100% battery today, which is great. So let me show you what I did. Just getting to the gate, 1 second. Okay, so it actually doesn't look a lot different, but it is, I promise. Oh, this is the worst. I always forget to empty the wheelbarrow and then it fills with water, which is why I go through wheelbarrows, because they're forever getting holes in them because I forget to empty them. Must do that in a minute. So I dug this patch here, dug it all over and mixed in the compost into the ground, and in here, oh, it's really muddy and horrible. These are foxgloves, which really should have gone out a long time ago, so doubt they'll flower this year now, although I did plant them end of last July, no, must have been September I put them in. Oh no, I've just trodden in the bed. And then that's Amy, and that's the rest of the Amy that was in the greenhouse. I've put that out, and then that's that. So when it clears up and it's not peeing it down with rain, I'm going to carry on making the beds. Got to carry on doing this side. I think I'm going to start over here now. Yeah, I'm going to start on this bed, start digging this over, and then I can just move the compost over. But that compost pile looks like it's shrinking, even though I have used quite a bit of it. I might need some more. The compost I had the other day came to about £100. It's quite expensive. So I would say it's easier because it's just there now. Bags are easier, but I think bags would be more expensive if I had this equivalent in bags. I don't know. I thought it'd be cheaper this way. I might try and find somewhere to source it cheaper than the place I got it from before. We'll see. Anyway, let's get on with today's jobs. So here I am in the tunnel, tunnel of dreams. All my little flowers, all my little ranunculus, and I don't know if you remember the ranunculus from the other day, and I'd said I wasn't sure if to water them or not. I don't know if you can see the little guy that I covered up. It started sprouting, and I'm glad I put water in because they're looking a lot healthier. Now my only concerns about where I was going to put them the other day is the fact that there's a rather big mousy hole, and I don't want them to get eaten. So I'm thinking of putting them on the other side because there doesn't seem to be any activity on that side. Or do I just go for it? The problem with ranunculus, because you spend quite a lot of money on them, you don't want them to get eaten. And this is what keeps happening. I keep buying them. Hence the reason I haven't got very many this year, because I was getting a bit disillusioned with the whole growing ranunculus, opposed to being able to just buy them from BJ Richards or elsewhere. So obviously we had some lovely ones from them yesterday. This is when I think, is it worth buying them? But I'm going to grow these, see what happens. I'm going to plonk them in, and I need to obviously get the larkspur in because it's starting to yellow off, which means it needs to be in the ground like yesterday. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's do it. So I have put compost onto the beds here, and I'm going to put the ranunculus here. Look at the roots on this guy. They are absolutely perfect for going in. So what I'm doing is I'm sort of just loosening up the soil slightly, and then I'm just grabbing hold of the whole thing. Oh, can you see? And then just giving a really gentle pull, and because they're just right, they're coming out with their little roots like this, which is perfect to be planting. So hopefully this year they're going to be amazing. I'm really excited for these, and I haven't labelled any of them, so I have no idea what colours they are. So that's going to be fun. Yep, so I will show you once I've finished. I'll show you the bed completely done. Ranunculus are in, and so are the larkspur. Managed to get them in there. I've left them in clumps because I just don't want the roots to rot off, because this happened last year. So I've left them in clumps. The ones that were slightly yellowing, which are these ones, I noticed when I lifted them, you can see the roots are rotting. So obviously sat in water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pop those on and give them a bit of TLC and see if I can encourage them to come on. But once that rot starts in, generally can't do anything about it. It all needs a good water, although it's quite damp. So my polytunnel is sat on the ground, so it's not dug in. So my other polytunnel, which is down the bottom, is dug into the ground, so the plastic goes down in the ground and then along. This has been built on a frame, and then big bits of metal being dug into the ground, so the water comes down and in and underneath the polytunnel. But that means that only the edges get wet. So the bit by the door, obviously the rain comes in here and in through, it comes down along the edges, so all the edges of the polytunnel get wet, but the middle doesn't. And I noticed when I was digging, the ones closest to the edge of the bed here were dry as anything. So I've got my watering can, and top tip, keep your watering can filled with water in the polytunnel or your greenhouse, because it will keep the water warm. So if it does get cold, the water will still be, and then your plants won't go into shock. Anyway, so each hole that I dug these guys in along the edge, I filled with water first and then planted them on top. And then I'm just going to have to keep going, because you can see at the top here it was all really wet as it went down. Anyway, I need to go and find the spray thing to go on the top of here so that I can then water the whole lot. But as usual, I have lost it. It's not uncommon for me to lose things. I've tried putting things into buckets. I've tried putting things in specific toolboxes, and it still never works. I still lose everything. So something I need to work on, but there we go. Okay, I'm going to go and find this, and that's possibly all I'm going to do today. I was going to go down to the bottom polytunnel and see if I can sort it out, but it's quite scary, so I might do it on another day. I need to be fresh to do that one, because there's a lot to do. But I've done loads today here. I got a few bits and pieces done outside as well, actually, because it has stopped raining. Fingers crossed that's it. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll have something to do tomorrow. Hello and welcome to Thursday, and it is flower delivery day, and it's also a really wet day. I'm absolutely soaked already, and all I've done is go get flowers, come back and fill the water up. I'm soaked. So flower delivery day, I thought you might want to see the flowers again. I've still got bits and pieces left over from the other day. Got some here, and I got a few here. So I've got a small bunch of get well flowers to do today, so I'll do those in a minute, and then I need to go and deliver those. And then I've got a wedding bouquet to do for Monday, which is kind of a very quick wedding. I only found out about it yesterday, so I've got to make that up for Monday, and that needed to be pinks and purples, and it's a fairly special wedding as well. So I'll show you the flowers I've got for that. It's just the bouquet, nothing else. That's all I'm doing. So let's have a look. Okay, so I can't see how wet it is. I was just walking from the car. Right, I can't get the lid off. Okay, so what have we got? So got some fun stuff. So for the wedding, they wanted purples, so I've gone a bit all out on the whole purple thing, but it's looking lovely. I love these sweet brilliants. Look at these. These are beautiful. They're actually a bit more purple than they look in this. They show a bit more pink, but so we've got those. I'm just going to plonk them in some water for a minute, and then I've got the hyacinths smell amazing. Yeah, they smell so good. I love the smell of hyacinths. So they've come like this. So they're on. That's actually the bulb still. So you can cut that bit off. So once I've arranged them into and they'll grow a little bit as well, because this is until Monday, so they would have grown a bit taller as well. So I always try and get stuff like the week before, and obviously I had to because it's Monday and I don't get delivered till Tuesday next. So but these will carry on growing, which will be great. Then we have some absolutely lovely anemones. So this is for some of these are for today, and then some are for Monday. So they're lovely. So those ones there I'll keep for Monday because they're tighter, and I'll use these ones today. I'm just putting everything in water for a minute, and I'll come back and sort it out in a bit. Then I've got some more ranunculus. I got some lovely pale pinks. They were nice. And I've also got some left from the other day. So I want these to obviously fill out a bit, you know, open a bit more. Let's put those ones in that one. And then I asked him for some purple. So the purple, he said, were only just starting. So he's got these ones, but he said these are like a, you can just see it, like a purple fleck to it. So he said he didn't know how many he had. So he's just given me those ones. So pop them in. And out of interest, I thought I'd let you know, because I know we're all nosy people, this bunch of ranunculus, which is 5 ranunculus, has cost me, can't see it on there, they are £4.99, so that's plus VAT on top of that, so you're looking at £5 something just for those. So that goes to show how much flowers do actually cost. And then we've got the tulips. So I've gone for purple, but again, I nearly changed these to some lighter ones, but actually I quite like the dark in contrast. So they, obviously this isn't till Monday, so that's going to be fine. So let me just pull that down so you can see them. And they will grow up anyway over the weekend. And if they don't, I will just bring them in the house just to warm them up, just to make them grow and open up a little bit more if they're still being a bit shut. They're being a bit diva-ish. That's what I did once before. I actually put them, not by a radiator, but near our radiator so that they would warm up a bit, and I put some warm water in and they opened up lovely. So that's what I'll do. And then the last in the thing is just some more alstroemeria. I absolutely love the alstroemeria. It's like one of my favourite flowers. So again, that'll be for Monday. My tripod decided to the clips don't work, so it doesn't stay up anymore. It falls down on one side, so everyone ends up like this. So I need to get a new one, I think. Right, I will just strip these because there's leaves all the way to the bottom and I don't want that in the water. So I'm going to do that, and I will show you the finished article of the one that I've got to take out later. So that is the flowers delivered. That was a bit of a pain. It's miles out. I didn't even know where I was going. And then I delivered them and she wasn't there, so I've delivered them to someone else's house, which I don't like to do, but it was quite a long way out. Anyway, I just want to show you the roads that I'm driving on to find this house, and it's flooded. So we're going to go through here. There's nothing forward or behind us. Let's go through. I think we'll be fine. We're fine. Anyway, so what I'm doing now is I'm just going to pull over here a minute. So I am now off to see my daughter at school. She's got an author coming in doing some sort of reading. Oh, and the heavens have just opened. So I'm going to go to the school with her for this afternoon. So that is me done for floristry and flowers today. And the heaven is probably going to open any minute. It's looking so great. Well, thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you are enjoying my weekly videos. Please like and subscribe and press the bell icon, and then you'll know when the next one comes out. I'm aiming to get these out on Fridays, so Friday evenings. So fingers crossed every Friday evening. If that changes, I will obviously let you know when that changes. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.